Welcome to Fibocan's YouTube channel. You have done the right decision in your life by coming into Fibocan's YouTube channel. Who is Fibocan? Fibocan is a wealth enabler. How do we enable wealth? We enable wealth through training, coaching, mentoring, enabling students, investors to devise their own investment strategies through our comprehensive training programs and innovative investment strategies. So what do? We have published educational videos 1 to 16, module 1 to 16 in English and Tamil. The modules that start from basics of banking, capital market, investments, how to do investment, technical analysis, options, futures, then strategies of options and futures, and finally income tax on derivatives. To begin with, all these 16 modules are available both in English and Tamil. I would request you to go and select the appropriate playlist and watch all the videos and put your comments. So that is the step one. Every day we put videos about market commentaries. Please understand that we are not SEBI registered. Hence, we cannot give any recommendations. We will say whether it is looking good, technically sound, technically weak, has to be cautious. These kind of things we will give, but we will not give any price targets, or we will not give any stock recommendations. Only thing is that we are here to give technical education, imparting technical knowledge to anyone and everyone through our free educational videos, which we put every day on the daily markets, and during weekends we put about global markets. So I would request and encourage anyone in the age group of 17, 18, those who are studying in HSC, higher secondary or plus 2, to watch module 1 to 4, definitely either in English or Tamil, whichever language you understand out of these two languages. And anybody who is doing BA, BCom should watch up to module 8. And those who are doing MBA, CA, CFA or any professional or postgraduates should watch up to module 15. And for professional traders, it is ideally suited for them to watch module 16. I am sure that you will enjoy watching and enhancing your knowledge. Thank you very much. Today is January 15, 2024, Monday. First the levels, then we will discuss about what happened and what is the levels that we can expect for FinNifty option expiry tomorrow. FinNifty closed at 21,461.35, 0.75% up. It formed a solid green candle. BankNifty closed at 48,158.30, 0.94%. This also formed a solid green candle. Nifty closed at 22,097.45, 0.93%. It formed more like a spinning top. So basically what happened today, there was a significant gap up opening. Why I am saying significant gap up? Because the opening itself was higher than the previous day's close, which means it's a powerful open in the daily chart. And BankNifty and FinNifty formed a solid green candle, while Nifty on the face of it might look like a spinning top, not a big candle, but the gap was significantly higher, and in fact Nifty is now above the Bollinger upper band in the daily chart. So that's a very powerful up move. That means bulls are in tremendous control of the market and bears are running for helter-skelter. That is what is the scenario. So what happened? BankNifty and Nifty, FinNifty, which was hovering near the Bollinger exponential moving average, above it and below the Bollinger middle band, opened a gap up above it and decisively went above, while Nifty opened above the Bollinger upper band and closed above. So that's a very powerful closure. So anybody, any amateurs or anyone who is inexperienced, if they want to go short in the market, just be careful. Just extremely be cautious. You will be massacred. That's the word I can use, because market is in such a significant upswing. So why it happened, how it happened, we will see why it happened, what it happened, how it will happen. Also we will discuss. Banks, Yes Bank and AU fell 1% and 2% respectively, while Federal, ICICI Bank, IndusInd Bank, Kotak Bank, SBI 1% up. HDFC Bank moved up by 2%. See the power. HDFC Bank is a power engine which has around 15% weight in the Nifty, and it has around 18% weight or so in the BankNifty, and FinNifty also it is an important component, which is why you had, if HDFC Bank moves, everything moves. It's as simple as that, right? It's a very powerful individual component in the entire index, the three key indices where you have expiries on Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Hence, like, it can alone propel all these indices. That is what had happened today. On the financials, Bajaj Finserv, Manappuram Muthoot 1% down, L&T Finance, LIC Finance, M&M Finance, Shriram Finance 1% up, Chola 2% up, Jio 4% up. So if you see on the financials, nothing much had happened. That's why the banking components constitute key weight in the financials also, which is why if banks move, Nifty, FinNifty also will move up. But because it has other components, you can see that BankNifty has moved up by 0.94%, whereas FinNifty has moved only by 0.75% up. That is what it is. On the insurance and cards, ICICI General, ICICI Pru 1% down, HDFC Life 3% down. They are part of the FinNifty components. Then LIC moved up by 3%. So you can see the variation here itself. LIC is moving up. Oil and telecom, both Bharti and Reliance moved up by 2%. IT, Emphasis 2% down, Affle, LTAM 1% up, Infi, Intellect, Techam 2% up, HCL Tech 3% up, Wipro 6% up. Wipro opening itself, it opened significantly higher, around 10% gap up. Then from there, like, slowly it started coming down, but at the end it has closed around 6% up. But one caution I want to tell people here, unfortunately what happened, the amateurs get a chance to enter late. So all the IT components today in the daily chart has formed a perfect reversal above the Bollinger upper band. That means one has to be cautious. But unfortunately, the new bulls, young bulls, uninitiated, fledgling, whatever name you want to call, they will enter now and they'll get trapped. So of course, I have told many times, the first reversal has to be ignored. Even the second has to be ignored, but the first reversal which has formed is a very powerful reversal. Hence, one has to be extremely cautious on it. That is what it is. IT. On the consumer goods, ABFRL and PVR 1% down, HUL, Berger, Colpal, Pidilite, Titan 1% up, Page up by 2%. Automobiles, Eicher 1% down, TVS Motors 3% down, Escorts, M&M, Maruti 1% up, Motherson 2% up. On the metals, Hindalco and NMDC 1% down, Coal India 1% up. Health and Pharma, Thyrocare 2% down, Divi's, Dr. Reddy, Lalpath 1% up, Apollo Hospitals 2% up, Metropolis 3% up. In the others category, L&T for a change, it fell 1% today, Delta Corp 2% down, Nykaa and Zomato 4% down, DLF, Godrej, IndiaMart, Indigo, Jubilant Food, Ultratech all moved up by 1%. IRCTC 2% up, MCX 3% up, Polycab 5% up. So Polycab, again I am cautioning, till normalcy restores, it is better that if you are a small investor, stay away from it. Because there is a saying in Tamil, right? The tiger is hiding, not to hide, but to pounce. Okay, so it is just going up to fall. Hence, no one has to be extremely cautious and careful. With this, what is the level that we can expect for option expiry for FinNifty tomorrow? See, lower level, it is very easy to say. As I have told many times, this is the Bollinger, the bands. One more thing which I forgot to mention, the bands, BankNifty and FinNifty bands are moving in parallel. So when it moves in parallel, there is something called band squeeze that is going to happen. It is basically band getting squeezed, all the bands. That means when the squeeze happens, the next step is expansion. The expansion will happen where market will explode. So it can go up, or decisive breakout can up or on the downward side. But the way the market is going up, the breakout is going to happen in the upward direction. That is what is the market is indicating. Hence, on the upward direction, one has to be careful. Lower side, the Bollinger lower band on the daily chart, which is at 21,123, that is acting as a very powerful support. In fact, slightly above is the 20-day exponential moving average, that also will act as support. But Bollinger lower band is the safest place. On the upward side is very difficult to say. Once it opens, one can easily say now what is going to happen and what it will do for tomorrow. But largely, the Bollinger upper band on the monthly chart, not daily, on the monthly chart, which is somewhere around 21,783, probably is the level one can think of that will act as a support, resistance. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow.